Man, welcome back. You in the mix with the Sports Fix. It's your boy Victor Maestro.
And I'm John Allen.
And we back to give you our thoughts on this NBA final situation, man.
Yeah, man, Game 3 is coming up Wednesday. And what's your prediction?
Well, I feel like the Bucks are gonna make a run at home, but I honestly went with the Suns on the series, so they're looking like they kind of showed some light. But in my opinion, they're cooked because Giannis has to put that 40 up every game, 40 plus, and
he's doing that every game, and they've only won one.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. And then, but the key factor is, and shout out to my boy True K, man. The key factor for them is Chris Middleton. He's so inconsistent. He's a wild card. So if he's on, him and Drew Holiday, they on, then they can beat them.
And we've talked about this numerous times about Holiday's assists, and I always say if he has more than 8 assists, the Bucks' offense is clicking, it's going well, he's getting the right people the ball, and they're humming. But if he's over there at the 3-4 assists,
BSing.
Yeah. Then, and 14 points, that's not going to get it done in the finals.
That ain't going to get it done at all.
Yeah. So I'm just, just telling the truth.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, if you watch the game, I think due to the fact of Giannis' playmaking abilities, I think realistically I'm really more worried about his 3-ball. I think he needs to be more consistent with the 3-ball because
he definitely needs to
the paint is Giannis's, man.
Yeah. When you have a player of his caliber who can play the 3, 4, and 5, and he's basically switched to the 5 to dominate, you have to feed the wing.
But the thing about it is, and this is why I feel like he should have went to Golden State, because if you look at what they're doing, they're playing a 5-out basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because you obviously have Brook Lopez that can shoot the 3-ball. So what he's doing is Giannis is setting records. He's doing something that only Wilt Chamberlain does. Giannis is putting up numbers like he's Shaq. Because you're a power forward that can move like a guard. So that's why you need your guys to make their shots. You need Chris Middleton to come on in and stop acting like Wayne does.
And I feel you on Middleton, but it's not just Middleton. Forbes.
No.
Forbes was hot, bro. Forbes was hot all the playoffs, and he's just disappeared.
Well, because he's a catch and shoot kind of guy. He's not really off the dribble. That's why I said it puts more pressure on your shot creators. You need your guys you need Chris Middleton because that's your guy.
Nah, he's an all-star.
Yeah, he's your guy.
Supposed to be, but the bench production, even Connaughton and Jeff Teague, they're not giving, and that's going back to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Atlanta bench was outplaying them. Now Portis is doing good, but the guards for the Bucks on the bench are not playing. They're not playing as hard as Bobby Portis.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? No. And they're gonna have to give effort, and that's going back to Drew Holiday putting up 14. They everybody not playing hard. You got 3 or 4 people on the Bucks playing hard. Then you got everybody on the Suns playing hard. I'm talking about Bridges playing hard. Cam Johnson playing hard.
Oh man, that boy dunked on what's his name?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh my goodness, I'm trying to end that boy career.
When I say that boy's defense, I didn't think his defense was gonna be up to par. That boy's playing excellent defense.
Oh, he is, and jumping from the free throw line.
Jumping, he's being the role player that he needs to be. Bridges has definitely taken leaps, but when you're a multiple college, champion, you expect that type of play. When we're talking about an Al Horford, we're talking about a Joakim Noah. Yeah. You're gonna come in the NBA and you're gonna be ready to execute.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
That's it. So he wants that ring, and both of those guys that I mentioned don't have rings. They got those 2 college rings, but they don't have the NBA ring. And Bridges is a couple. He's a couple games away from getting that NBA ring. So I'm actually rooting for him. And the thing about the Suns and why I was rooting for the Suns was what I heard the coach say in the first series against the Lakers. We're not gonna go on vacation and say I should have did this play or I should have did that play. Everything that's in your imagination, let's do it now.
Yeah,
let's not have any regrets. And that's the mindset that they had against the Lakers. But I knew with that mindset that they were headed for the finals.
No doubt, cause that's what it is, man. You gotta leave it out on the flow, man. Like when you, that's why I say Chris Paul and anybody tell you like it's been a lot of people that made it to the finals and never see it again. So you can't approach the finals like, oh, we'll be there next year. People talk about dynasties, but dynasties are built, not made. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you got to give credit. You know, the Suns have been to the finals twice already. If this man wins, if he wins a ring for the Suns, first time ever, he's cemented in Hall of Fame. And that's just like when Oscar, we already talked about the Big O, when he won his championship with the Bucks, it's still the only one. It's the only one the Bucks have. It solidified him. Yep. So, and this is going to solidify him. And it's not a knock to Charles Barkley. He's already one of the 50th greatest players of all time. We already know that.
But he couldn't get it done.
But he could not get it done. And like you're saying, and that's going to the era, because he's going against Michael Jordan. Yeah. You know, if he would have, you know, or a year later, and he's going against the Rockets, and that's when the Rockets Suns feud begins to start. When the Charles Barkley,
when
Charles Barkley,
Rockets Suns feud,
yeah,
man.
When Charles Barkley goes to the finals, he has to go through the Rockets every time.
Every time.
And then the Rockets are going to the finals through the Suns.
Every time.
So every time. And they went twice. So now it's like, okay, Jordan comes back. What can I do to get to the finals? And that's how, you know, they broke up the Rockets. But that'll be another story for another day.
Man, definitely got to get in there, man. Man, where you get all this game from, man? For real, man. The boy dropping them gems, man. That's what we do on the Sports Fix, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This has been the livest recap, man, I've seen thus far, man. So we're gonna keep this thing bumping and thumping, man. It's your boy Big the Maestro, man.
And I'm John Allen.
Shit, man. We'll be back, man, with some unsung, and we got some, my boy dropping some shit, Who's Your Daddy, and we got the albums coming, and we got movies coming, man. So y'all like, share, subscribe, all this shit, man.
Because everything's prolific.
No doubt.